this, what is it, Terrible Tuesday? You already know we right here. We're decided to hop on, chop it up with individuals, see what's the talk of the town is going down, the word on the curve. You heard me. It's rare that we do a live on Tuesdays, right? Because normally my day off, but we had so much work that I'm here on my day off. God damn it. Ain't that a bitch? Hey, but we gotta do what we gotta do. Bills gotta get paid. So, my lunch break decided to hop on, chop it up with folks, see what's good. You already know here in Southern California is a beautiful day, hot as fuck, and I should be enjoying it, but unfortunately, well, here we are. So, it's one of those rare Tuesday lives. Let me just set this up real quick. So, we just wanted to see what's good with everybody, and hope everybody's having a beautiful Tuesday. Because, yes, it is. I should be out there enjoying it as well, but sana babish. La vida de pobre, like they say. But it's cool. At least my day's going by fast, so I ain't even tripping. We only got like 3 hours to knock down left. So it's all great. It's all to the gravy. Now, I wanted to discuss about, the ignorance of individuals. Oh, what's crying like an angel? What you getting yourself into? The ignorance of individuals, right? Um, and their and the delusion in their own bubble that they live in, right? Um, I had an individual that I was, before going live, I was debating with, I guess you could say, because he said he noticed that on my rap song he commented like, "Oh, you rap," and I put Simon, and he's like, "Oh, is it because you want to be black?" And I was just like, because his picture, his profile picture, he had a soccer player. So I go, "Do you play soccer?" He's like, "Yeah, I love soccer." And I was like, "Okay, I'll leave it at that." And I just left it at that. Maybe he'll be able to piece together what I was trying to say with that. I don't know if it was gonna go over his head or not, but like, so because I rap, it's because I'm trying to be black. But you play soccer, my guy. Do you understand? Do you understand what I'm saying? I hope he understands. You know, because people grab the concept better when they figure it out on their own. What's cracking like Mr. Pasa? Mr. Pasa's definitely up in the casa for the raza. Woo woo. Yeah, but there's type of shit that people say that always blows my mind, like the ignorance in individuals. It be it be these very individuals that seem to have a problem with that, like his like raza, you know, indulging in other people's culture, right? Judging, but they be the same very individuals wearing jerseys and Jordans and all that, and I'm like, yeah, hmm, like go ahead and think that we different, my boy. That you ain't like these individuals, but it's crazy that they can't see it. It's 71 up here. Orale, that's right. Shit, right here is like about 80 or some shit, bro. Feeling kind of hot. Wes Watson think he can weasel his way out of situations. Well, yeah, he's been doing it for so long. You know, he's been able to manipulate a lot of people. But the thing is that, not everybody falls for his bullshit. Hit the note from Wicked. He's the one and only. Yeah, he's delusional. My love bug is definitely up in the building. Love you, baby. No cussing. All right, here we spill it how it comes out. I'll be back in October to Cali, Cali. Going back to Cali, Cali. Gonna bust a biggie. Oh, you still got family out here, or qué pedo? Just make sure to bring feria, because this shit's expensive over here, bro. Shit ain't no joke. It's still expensive. Simon, I feel you. Little vacation. This one doesn't think he'll run the program if he gets it. Bro, if I guarantee you he's not running no program and he's gonna roll it up, bro. He's gonna roll it up. You know. A fact that he's gonna roll it up, he does not want to get locked up again, bro. You know, he's dreading it, bro. Because he knows, bro. He already knows, bro. He knows that bet he made already, bro. He was comfortable talking it, bro, because he never expected to ever get incarcerated again. Which he probably won't. You know, I doubt he'll get busted for this, bro. You know, if he hires a good, lawyer, he could potentially get probation or some shit like that, bro, even if he is a convicted criminal, right? But, because of he does have, money, he can hire himself, a good lawyer, and you'll be surprised what good lawyers are able to do, bro. These motherfuckers are able to pull off some kind of miracles, bro. Look at fucking OJ. Bro, all kinds of evidence against them, they found him innocent. I'm just like, what the fuck? That's crazy. But see, that's the mind of these individuals, though. Even though he was found not guilty, right? And instead of changing his life, and he was given a second chance, what did he do? He continued his destructive behavior and continued to go downhill, until he got caught again. Which was to be expected, it was only a matter of time. Like, yeah, he's gonna commit another crime for sure. He never had to pay no consequences, my boy. So he feels untouchable, homie. But I really think they got it like that. Lawyers are game changers for sure. Yeah, that's why when they say that, the court system is fair, it's not fair, bro. If you have money, it's fair. You ain't got no money, it ain't fair. You get what I'm saying? Because they say that nobody's above the law and it's an equal playing field. But if you have money, bro, the chances of conviction or harsh sentence are not as high as if you are somebody who has no money. And that's the facts of things. Where's the evidence? Thousands and thousands of court cases, bro, to prove that. Look at the rich people, then look at the broke people. Now tell me if you see the difference statistically. There's a big ass difference, bro. It's not even funny. Yet they say that this is not true. Like, crazy. Example, Cain Velasquez. He got five. But you, as well as I know, that if it would have been any other motherfucker out here, me or some thug from the street or some shit, ain't get it, man. He's fucked. He's doing at least 50 years. Iffy. But since it's a celebrity, yeah. Because apparently they're different. They're built different now. Like, no, it's because, they're celebrity, the different status, so the chances of them, like, reoffending or doing another crime is, like, slimmer. Like, do you know these individuals? Evidence says otherwise, my guy. Evidence shows that they're indulging in the same type of behavior and illegal activity and sins just like the next man. Don't give me that bullshit. These people are different, bro. They wouldn't jeopardize their... Uh-huh. Hey, whatever helps you sleep at night, my boy. Shit, if anything, it shows that they have even more destructive behaviors than the regular citizen. Hey. It's crazy how they like to put them make them like they're different. It's a trip. I wonder why society tends to view these individuals so high, high for like it's crazy. Like they wouldn't do that to the next man, so why do it to them, bro? Like, you know what I mean? Like, well, I don't know them. Like, well, you don't know these people either, bro. You only see what they want you to see, bro, and what you can see, right? Same with the next man. So, what's the difference? There's a thin line. Shit, that's just chingon, and that is true, bro. It's a very thin line between love and hate, bro. Very thin. Paper thin. But cost money, gotta. Oh yeah, they're gonna cost a gang of feria. So you better be ready to fucking throw it all out there. Can people on the outside get West paperwork from his first bid? Could they get it? Yeah, they could get it, right? It's going to be a little bit difficult, and I think you're going to have to pay a fee of, I don't know how much, right? But you're going to have to go through some obstacles in order to obtain somebody's paperwork, right? That's not related to the case, like, you know, if it's not, you know, somebody that had to do with the case in themselves, right? Because they'll obviously have a copy of it, of what transpired, but meaning like other people. Yeah, you won't have to, you know, but it's possible though. You know what I mean? But here's one thing I could say though about, you know, that you don't need to get paperwork. You know what I mean? You don't need paperwork. You don't need just like in some cases where you don't need the murder weapon to convict somebody, right? Or the body for that matter, right? Just pay attention to individuals' overall behavior, their character, you know? Read between the lines, and you're able to see the lies and the truths within their demeanors, right? You know, it doesn't take a rocket science to see that Wes Watson is a compulsive liar, right? You know, he lies a lot, bro, you know? And with that should already tell you everything you need to know, you know? If people tell the most, you know, lies about even the most smallest shit, bro, imagine shit that can actually, you know, hurt their character, hurt their image. Bro, if they lied about what they fucking ate today or where they went, they gonna lie about fucking shit like that. You know what I mean? You know, I'm blown away sometimes when I'm watching some, you know, content pops up, whatever, and I'm blown away at some of the shit that people say. Like, they lie about shit that is like, why the fuck would they lie about some shit like that for? Like, that makes, you know, that already shows that they just can't help it no more. Like, this, it's a part of who they are. And it's sad, you know. It's sad because, you know, they're not comfortable with their own life. They're not comfortable with who they are and how their life has, you know, transpired, right? That they have to create this alternate version of their life, right? Where they feel now better about how their life turned out or how it's going, you know, instead of somebody who rolled it up and got punked and was really not about the business and was just some other lame out here when he admired these individuals and always wanted to be like these individuals, but was never able to do it, right? And now playing into the insecurities of, you know, his uprising in Hollywood. His family told him that he wasn't shit and wasn't going to amount to shit, right? And now knowing that he didn't even amount to shit over here, right? That he creates this fucking lie. Oh, yeah, I was a shot caller, homie. I was punking everybody. You know? Because now it makes him feel better about overall how everything went down with his life. You know, rewriting his history, even though it's a lie that was created on social media. But here is where they spend their time. Here's where they're interacting and mingling, you know? That's why they prefer hanging around on the internet instead of in real life. In real life, real people know what they're really about, bro, and know that all this shit is a lie and fake. And that's the reason why they even don't even, you know, mingle in real life. Because they already know right there they can't live how they want to. with the praise and the homie, you really about the business. Like, oh, this homie right here, he was like, they want that, bro. They want that. They always wanted that. Now they're getting it and they can't. They love it. They don't want to let it go. It's the reason why why it's a destructive behavior that only gonna lead into a crash out. It's because you can only sustain a life for a certain amount of time, bro. You build your structure on a damaged foundation, bro. So it's only a matter of time with the more lies you stack up that it's eventually gonna give into its own weight and come crashing down. And I guarantee you, not if it's gonna happen, because it's guaranteed that it is gonna happen, but it's a matter of when it's gonna happen. You will be down more than where you were originally at before you even told the lie to begin with. Because if you would have came honest from the gates, bro, you would have never had to sweat anything. A lot of people like to, bag on certain channels on here, right? Like of individuals for being, no good or whatever the hell, right? But at least certain individuals were straight up forward from the front. At least they said that they were no good from the beginning, bro. At least they were not trying to lie to people and create this fucking fake narrative and illusion about themselves. I may not respect their decision of how their career ended, right? But I can at least respect their fucking honesty. At least respect the fact that they said it from the gates, bro. Oh yeah, I ended up rolling it or whatever the fuck, right? Hey, at least he's not trying to lie. You can't be mad at an individual for keeping it 100. At least he's fucking being honest. Compared to somebody that comes on here and is acting like if they with the business and that they still good, and then it turns out that they're fucking not, and then they're still denying it. See the difference? Because truly, I know people like to put them all in the same basket, but they're not though. Hey, these people are more respectable because at least they fucking admit it. At least they were not denying it. These motherfuckers are still denying it and still trying to lie. So they not the same, bro. They're even less. You know what I mean? Like, I don't view their channels because, like, I put them all in the same basket either, right? It's just that because of their decisions, I don't see our ideologies lining up, right? So why even, watch if we don't agree, right? But that's just a decision based off of, somebody's preference, right? Compared to like if you're just trying to be cool or fit in or some shit, whatever the internet likes to stir up, right? Like cloud chasing, like I don't understand how that's cloud chasing for real. It's crazy. It's a trip though. They send fools to jump you. What's poppin'? Chillin'. One last question. If I was 31 with no job, nowhere to stay, what would you do? And dad, no job, nowhere to stay. Well, there is always places to stay, right? You can always go to one of these programs, right? Like a halfway home, or like the halfway homes, like with the churches as well, right? Just to at least now start to get your life together, right? At least it gives you somewhere to at least now follow a daily routine, where I think they provide help in finding jobs and shit like that, right? So it's a start. You know what I mean? Like, it's a start to getting yourself at least, with your own stuff and stable. And yes, they do have rules, and you'll just have to, follow the rules, at least if you're really looking to get your shit together, right? Because if if you truly don't want to get your shit together, like people always make excuses that like they're trying, but they're really not though, bro. Like there is forms of how to get your life together. You're just not willing to do what they're asking of you, bro. So in all true reality, then you really don't want to help yourself. Then you really don't want to change. Then you really are not trying to do nothing with yourself. You get what I'm saying? Like when people like that, what it is that they still want to be able to have stuff, but at the same time without actually changing their behaviors. Like still being able to thrive in life without having to change nothing about themselves, right? Refusing to grow up, pues. Don't get me wrong. There's sometimes life throws this shit at you, right? And it's not so much that these people, have destructive behaviors, but it's just that the cards that they were dealt with, right? But like I said, nobody said that climbing yourself out of the ditch was gonna be easy, right? But if you truly want to fix yourself, then you're able to do it, right? And you don't gotta do it alone. Like I said, I always say, um, to people to seek therapy, bro, because therapy does help. You know, therapy actually helps a lot. So I definitely recommend it. Like actually getting therapy, not like talking to a friend or family, but actually seeking therapy help. Because even though friends could give you like good advice and stuff like that, um, they sometimes tend not to give the great advice, and sometimes tend not to really tell people the truth, right? They don't want to hurt their feelings, or for whatever the means may be, right? And there's some that just don't even know how to give advice, right? So it only adds more fuel to the fire. There was a kid who challenged me, and some fool I already know, one goes for legs and the other takes the top. Like a 2-on-1? Well, then a baseball bat. Fuck it. Now, remember, if individuals are challenging you, it's not about, don't ever go into a fight wanting to win the fight, because that's never the purpose of a fight. The purpose of fights is to never let yourself get walked on. You know what I mean? The importance of a fight is to stand up for yourself, to stand your ground, to defend yourself, to not let people just walk all over you. Winning the fights is winning and losing. That's completely irrelevant. The only people that care about shit like that is people that fucking live in their delusion. You know what I mean? That is never the purpose of a fight. Wins and losses. It's about not letting yourself. It's about defending yourself. You know, Regardless if you win or lose, bro. If that's one thing that like fool. Oh, this fool got knocked out, man. This fool not about it. Like, bro, what are you talking about? These two fools tried to punk him and he didn't let himself and he threw hands. How is he a bitch, bro? You're stupid. Yeah, he got his ass whooped, but hey, did anybody see him get punked? No, right? Psst, that's hard to me, homie. You know what I mean? And people in the street, like, they know this, like, we have homies. You swear a homie's gonna win every single fights, I have lost fights. I seen homies lose fights. I have won fights. It's all of that shit's irrelevant, bro. We don't look at the homie and be like, oh, you a bitch, homie, get the fuck out of here. Nah, hey, homie, hey, feed me, homie. Hey, you didn't let yourself, homie. That's right. you know Compared to somebody who just let somebody completely punk them, you know then that's like, okay, that's a bitch, because that fool just let himself get walked all over. Don't let yourself, bro. No one's saying you gotta win the fight, bro. You might get your ass. Well, who gives a fuck? But don't ever let yourself. You know what I mean? Don't be scared. The same thing that could hurt you could hurt him. You know what I mean? People go into fights acting like if they know that they're gonna win. Bro, nobody knows what's gonna happen in a fight, bro. Anything could fucking happen, bro. Fools be acting like if they're fucking knockout kings, never been in a fight in the day in their life. That's why every time I have gotten down, bro, I never say I'm gonna fuck that fool up. I don't know if I'm gonna win. I don't know that motherfucker. I don't know what he's about. I don't know if he's fucking, his martial arts or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. You know what I mean? But I'll tell you one thing, I'm gonna try and I ain't gonna let myself. you know? At least you can say that you didn't let yourself, my boy. So you give a fuck about what anybody else is saying and talking, because the ones that talk are the ones that are never gonna, actually stand on business. They be the same individuals that will never be in a fight, that would never get in a fight. That's why they like to talk. You know, that way people don't home on them. Hey, have you ever been in a fight? People be playing too many games in the streets. What's up, Shadow? What's cracking like it, my boy? I have a huge problem today. My shower won't close. It's stuck. Well, very weird. What do I do? Because water bill will be super high. I'm assuming you probably don't want to call a plumber to do it yourself, right? Nah, but doing stuff yourself, then you're probably going. I suggest you get somebody to come and check your water. There's actually companies that actually do the inspections for free, bro. Like, they actually go and check it for free. They won't actually charge you until, like, if you actually want to, fix the problem. And I forgot one, but the sports radio shit that I hear, they always promote this one that's always talking about that kind of shit. The same kid shit breaks when someone pulls the knife on him. He ran. Hey, fool, I know what happened to the crazy fucks. What happened? They were too crazy? You can pull it out faster if you keep it on your hip. Exhibit said, I'd rather be caught with one than without one. Ain't that the truth? But I wouldn't know. I don't know nothing about weaponry or guns or nothing like that. I don't even believe in violence. 6ix9ine has a little purse where he carries the blinky. But individuals, look, carrying a blinky is a whole lot different from actually using the damn thing. You know what I mean? I know people could say that, anybody could, whatever, but pull out a gun and hold it towards an individual and squeeze that trigger. You'll see how easy that is. You don't find that it's going to be a lot more difficult than you thought it was. You know what I mean? And plus, I don't think he's even able to have a blinky on him, so I hope he's not flashing it. Shadow, I got a serious question. What is the difference between a dropout and snitch versus homies who ain't active anymore but still have respect but are now rappers and have... Okay, look. There's a thing from being a dropout or a snitch is somebody who fell off from the gang, right? Somebody who told, somebody who did something against the gang, right? Somebody who broke the rules of the gang, right? So somebody who impacted the gang in a negative way, in a negative form, right? So where there's repercussions, because there's repercussions for breaking, those types of, things, right? Snitch and dropout, it's already someone who's no longer a part of the gang, because the gang can no longer trust you, right? Because if you already cooperated, then, the gang can no longer rely on you to keep your mouth shut, from you not pointing the finger at them. So you got to go because now you're a liability, right? So now you are targeted for that reason, right? And now somebody who is essentially non-active is somebody who was a member of the gang and who put in his work. Like, he was somebody who put in work, was respected. He did his thing, He was out there. He was doing it all by the book. He never defected. He never broke none of the rules. And now he has a family and a job. He think nobody is expecting nothing from that individual because that individual has already did his thing. You know what I mean? It's now time for the newer batch of individuals to now earn their name, to make their name, to now build their stand. This individual has already done it. He did and done it already. You know what I mean? So can nobody question his credibility? Can nobody question if he ever put in work? Can nobody question him at all? Because he been there and done it already. So he is now entitled to, live however he chooses. You know what I mean? He performed and never broke. Can nobody now expect anything from that individual? Like, hey, you gotta be here or you gotta go do something. No. These individuals, now it's time for them to now go and do something, and now for them to go and earn their names. Imagine if you still gotta keep going to these individuals, to fix the problems or to handle the problems. Then it's like, what the fuck are you fools doing then? That you still gotta be going to these individuals for shit. Then it's like, then what are you guys doing? Then you guys are worthless then. You guys didn't do shit then. Imagine if this fool loses his life, then what's gonna happen? Everything's gonna fall apart. You guys ain't doing shit. You know what I mean? Can nobody question those individuals? That is the difference. That is why, they can still come and hang and chop it up with individuals and hang out and be shown respect because they earned it. Compared to these individuals where they broke the life, they told on everybody, they got people locked up, because this individual is now just, he's already older and now he's settling down, while this individual wanted to fucking save his own ass, right? He got pushed into a corner, and instead of owning up to his shit, he decided to fucking flip and blame everybody else and take everybody else down to save his own ass. Selfish. Coward. That is the difference. You know what I mean? So when individuals are no good, when they're no good, when they're snitches, when they're dropouts, when they're no good, and try to say that they're inactive, then that's a false narrative. Then that's wrong. What they're trying to do is try to play off the image like if they are still good, but that they never did nothing wrong, but that people are hating on them because now they're older and a family man. Like, no, that's not why you're targeted, and that's not why individuals hate you. Say the truth, bro. Say what it really is. Because inactive and no good is two completely different things. You are no good, my boy. They want your head on a platter because you fucking snitched. This individual over here, he is non-active. See, he's the real non-active. He never snitched. That motherfucker was a G. You are not a G. And that's the fucking truth. I see a lot of individuals that snitch that try to say that they're not active. No. See, that is because they're still trying to play off and give off the image that they're still gangster, or that they were, gangster. So then when they try to say that they don't care about that kind of shit no more, or they don't want to be gangster, you're a fucking liar. That's the reason why you always say that you're non-active instead of no good. Because you still want to be seen as a G. Because if not, why else are you doing it? Why else are you not saying the truth? Why else are you, scared to admit the truth? Come on now. My boy, stop playing. But overall, that's just the difference. At least, don't get me wrong. Certain gangs work different, right? Depending on the neighborhoods, right? But at least overall, in areas around, that is just how it works, right? But either way, stay in school because you get nothing out of it. You know what I mean? But yeah, that is just how it is. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my lunch break is over. We got to get back to it. It was good chopping it up with you guys, and we out.